And we're back here once again with another episode of the Cloud9 podcast, season 13, episode 23. And this is going to be the final episode of season 13. And when we do our second episode of the Cloud9 podcast coming up this Thursday, we will officially be on season 14. And what better way to end the 13th season of the Cloud9 podcast than to talk about the beginning of the LEC 2025 season as it began this Saturday. And we are also going to be going over, the games that ended up happening from Saturday and Sunday. And then on Thursday, we will pretty much just, go over just where the teams are in the standings after all. But if you guys have been, watching and listening in to the show, whether you were here when it first began, or if you are just currently here now, doesn't matter. I appreciate all of you for being here. And I hope you guys have had a great weekend so far. There's been a lot of stuff that has happened as far as, content creation, as far as where I'm doing. I have some videos planned. I mean, there was one video that was supposed to come out, fucking today. But when I was at work, I realized that I didn't set it to come out. So I ended up just putting it to release, on Monday. So I'm going to be working on editing a few more videos to have them up for you guys. And yeah, keep this consistent train rolling. So joining me here in this episode of the Cloud9 podcast is Mr. Blanks. He is here to talk about League of Legends with me. I think he's muted currently, so he'll come back eventually. With my dad.
Ash, Aurelia, Sivir, and Lux. Those are I forgot the name.
Oh my god. Aurelia. She's gonna kill you. That's crazy. She's gonna all in you.
Hey, yeah, guess what? I'm about to all in her.
God, man.
I mean, pulling out, she was like, and then she gonna wait and realize she's pregnant. You have to either deal with it or.
What's wrong with you? Do you have no shame?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Well, what's going on, man? How are you doing? How was your weekend?
Oh, exhausting, man. This. Oh my god.
Did you go play Pokemon?
Yeah.
How was
yesterday,
that?
not today. That was good. I got second again. But the one time I need my deck to work, it breaks. So you gotta give me. I fucking. It's like Jesus Christ. It works. Round 1 is 3, but game 2, round 2, it just decided not to show up. I was like, yeah.
What's up, Mike? What's up, WT? How you guys doing? I checked the expiration of my black card. Looks like it's tomorrow. Oh, I forgot. It's Martin Luther King Day tomorrow, and it's the inauguration. So it's gonna be a crazy day on social media. It's just been a crazy day on social media for the last, basically forever. But recently, people saw the quartering. He retweeted me because I kind of threw a real cheeky trash talk comment toward Melanie Mack. And my notifications have been going off all day. Let's just say that. But I love it how people are just insanely hypocritical. And then when they're called out for just a slight bit of hypocrisy, they just oh my God, how dare you say that to me? It's like, what the fuck?
It's like, you never decide to say this.
I'll show you. It happened. Oh my God, I'll show you right now. This man went full mask off. I'm not gonna say racist because I don't like always using that term, but this man.
I saw it earlier, man. I didn't take off my damn Twitter off my thing. I was like, y'all pinging my shit too damn much. I might have to play Pokemon. Y'all just pinging the hell out of it. I was like, what the?
Oh my God! I have to show you guys this, man. Hey, I'll just tell people before. If you're religious, that's fine, but I don't believe in space wizards. That's not my thing. Also, when it comes to the Bible, if we're being honest here, literally, come on, guys. There are certain things people cherry pick as far as what they choose to believe and just throw other things out. People know in the Bible it literally says not to wear wool. Well, if you've been living under a rock for the last hundreds and hundreds of years, all we wear as far as clothes comes from wool. Are you gonna go walk outside butt ass naked?
But also that's a double entendre to me. Don't be a sheep. The sheep have wool.
Yeah.
You need to have your own opinion. Some people. So that's why sometimes when they call black people the C word,
Yeah.
You know the word. They think their opinions not of their own. That's why sometimes I
always say religious
people,
right? They have to get their opinions from the Bible, but it's like the Bible, because people go with Old Testament versus New Testament. Well, the Old Testament's very, very harsh compared to like the New Testament, but some people are like, well, I believe in the New Testament more. So do you not believe in the other one? Because if you don't believe in the other one, does that automatically not mean you don't believe in the whole thing? Like, I don't even know where to start with that. I'm not saying you can't be religious. It's just like people just be like cherry picking stuff they like out of it that they take for their own personal gain versus like, if you don't think that this is harsh, then what's wrong with you? It's these people are going crazy. So like I said, the thing about her and tattoos, it literally states in Leviticus, you do not put markings on your body because essentially tattoos are like, people worship false idols. And someone said, people don't put on tattoos to worship idols. What? What? That's crazy.
What it is, you're not supposed to worship people in this realm.
Yeah.
The only people you're supposed to worship are ancestors. This you a lot of ancestors in the sense people choose to worship are also evil. Yeah, you're not supposed to have tattoos. Men are not just supposed to wear women's clothing as well as women are supposed to wear men's clothing. But that shit has way went out the window.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's like
I know this.
When someone told me that fucking people don't get tattoos for idols, I'm like, are you literally not living in the reality that we're living in? That's literally just not even acknowledging objective reality. People literally have tattoos of like Chris Brown, fucking Snoop Dogg. Are we like serious right now?
Wolverine. There's people out here getting tattoos of Wolverine.
Yeah, people have tattoos of like Batman symbols on their body. Like, what the fuck? I was like, bro, if we're gonna argue like that, then I can't argue with someone or have a conversation if you don't even live in reality. That's not even like worth my time. It's like people get tattoos of their fucking kids' names on their body. I'm not saying you worship your kids, but people be getting tattoos for all sorts of selfish reasons. It literally says in the book, you're not supposed to do that. But then people go, but in this other chapter, it contradicts that. And it's like, well, dude, that's the problem people have with religion. Certain parts work if you apply them, other parts contradict them. So what do you believe, essentially? I don't know. That's the line that people generally draw. Like, god damn, a bunch of these religious freaks are just in my comments just all day. I'm like, oh my god, you people not have a better life? Don't you guys go to church? What the fuck? Aren't you supposed to be in church? Isn't it Sunday? Holy crap, man. And if people were like, oh my god, you gotta stop looking at naked girls. No, the fuck I don't. Hey, God made women in his image. He wants you to look at naked women. That's hey man, this book says. I just be saying what the book says.
I gotta show you this. One of my favorite, stars. She got a shirt coming out, and just I would love to feel that. Oh, you know what I'm saying? just click that link real quick.
Some guy literally straight up called me the N-word, and he was like, "Man, I'm not up to date with how you niggers be stealing." And I was like, and he did. I was like, prove to me God is real. Then he linked me a YouTube video. I'm like, all right, okay. All right. Look, what the fuck? All while having a Demon Slayer profile picture. It's like, okay. Anyone with an anime profile picture is probably autistic and a fucking loser, if I'm being honest here. Holy shit, man. Well, hope you guys enjoyed my TED Talk. I present to you my wisdom. I'm kidding. Michael says, I'm not cherry picking MSK. When Jesus Christ came, certain things changed. The not wearing certain garments applied to the Jews at that time. I hate you, Michael. I hate you. Oh, also today, we defeated the Rams, so that means we have to face the Redskins and Washington Commanders, what the fuck they're called now, Jesus Christ. And whoever wins that goes to the end. Imagine a world where we have a Chiefs versus Eagles Super Bowl rematch. Imagine that. Again.
But it would be the first time the kids.
How many times has that happened, though? Super Bowl rematches. How many times has that happened?
4.
That's crazy to think about, though.
I think it's 4 or 5 because Giants did it twice with the Patriots. Don't forget that. They faced them twice. Kansas City just did it with San Francisco. Patriots did it. I think Patriots did it twice. Patriots did it 3 times. They did it with the Eagles. They did it, and the crazy part about it was Tom Brady as the quarterback all 3 times against the Giants, against the Eagles, against the Rams. They're 1-1 against the Eagles. Tom Brady is. They're 0-2 against the Giants, and they're 2-0 against the Rams. They got to bench all three of our teams. Tom Brady can't beat my team. He can beat your team one time and then get smoked.
Yeah, James is trash. James is all in on the Patrick Mahomes Kool-Aid. He said he's the best.
He did ride it. He did ride Mahomes.
Today when he dropped me off from work, he was like, "Man, people are hating on the Chiefs too much, man. Patrick Mahomes is the GOAT." Literally said that word for word. Not even kidding.
You know why he's saying that? Because his team got whacked by Tom Brady twice. Bitch.
His team should have never lost to Tom Brady's team ever.
Yeah.
There's no way his team should have ever. Especially, at least if you're gonna lose in a fashion, don't lose the way they were just getting railed.
Not even that. At
least make it interesting.
Only scored 3 points when he averaged 30 a game that season. That was the game where it was Jared Goff versus Patrick Mahomes, where I think they both scored 50 in a game. They were both throwing, like, there was no defense that game. It was just like defense not needed today. It was like defense had the day off. It was like the coach came in and said, "Hey, defense, take a night off. We're gonna shoot it out with the."
Do you think the refs are rigging it so the Chiefs get more, like, they get wins and shit, like other people think right now?
The refs are rigging for everybody. It's not just it's not just Kansas City. The reason why Kansas City gets favoritism, because this is what happens a lot. A lot of times there's rotations that favor people offensive players. That's why Mahomes, what he's doing, he's not. The refs are.
But the refs are always like that, though. I just like how people always cherry pick the one. It's like this has been going on forever. Refs and bad calls, literally just in basketball. Last month, a week before Christmas, you had the 76ers game where the female ref threw a dude out based on some shit she said she saw, but then backtracked it when the footage came out.
Yep. No, because
and she was like right in front of them too. And she was like, he pushed him. No. It's like the other guy literally tripped over him. What are you talking about?
This is what happened. If you go off a bang play, like in the second, it looked like he fouled him.
Mm-hmm.
But and then he got mad, and then they gave him a tech too, got kicked out of the game. Realized, nope, not a tech. Bring him back in because he flopped. And then she kicked out Joel Embiid later in that game. Like, in a sense. That happens all the time. I mean, people getting kicked out and then it's the first one I've seen them actually come back in and actually. That's why I was kind of happy when the player came back in. But
I'll be honest here, I didn't even know there were female refs in the league. I thought it was just predominantly all males. The most you would think so. Right?
It was up to like 2021 and all that bullshit.
Oh yeah, we want to be inclusive. Oh, we gotta be inclusive. Oh, inclusive.
What it was is there was a lot of older refs retiring. There wasn't really any new ones coming out, and then there was more women. That's why they were like, "Let's just hire women because they're here." But the issue is the women ones are either getting hit on, like Luka was hitting on that one Hispanic chick, flirting, and then she give them favorable calls, or you got them, or they get punked out. The guys feel like they can be tougher with them than the dudes, but some of these dudes is bitches anyway.
Michael says, I wouldn't count out Washington guys. Yes, Daniels is a rookie, but he's not playing like one. Yeah. I would always say this for any team that's.
I don't like either team. Fuck both of the teams.
Just,
I can't root for either team.
Saying, don't get cocky. Just take one obstacle at a time. The easiest trap to fall into for like any team, whether it be like esports or we're talking about traditional sports, is like people are thinking like this team that's favored in this moment is going to definitely get over another team so that they don't focus on the opponent ahead. Yeah.
That's what happened to Detroit.
Good Lord. Yeah, the Lions thought they had it, man. I watched the game. I was like, yeah, they're getting yikes, man. They're getting that work.
What the hell is going on?
You know? So is that lion ain't roaring anymore. That lion dead. Holy shit. All right, so Chaz wanted us to play this because apparently this is the LEC's quality now. After a game, instead of like talking about the analysis of what happened in the game, we're over here like literally eating booty. I'm not eating Shox' ass, which is probably the one you'd want to eat. We're eating Corky's ass, actually. Holy motherfuck. All right, so here is this. Let me tap the audio. All right, so what happened? Holy crap.
That don't have that much experience, it's hard to make it work.
Yeah, I was also really surprised. I played versus Strike a lot last year in scrims, and to me, he didn't really stand out. He just seemed like a decent enough mid laner, but there were other real mid laners that I thought seemed better. But today he really showed up, and he showed up well.
It was sick. Also, first, as the Corgi is shaking his booty, we actually have the champion on the desk as well.
Get
so
in
we
on
can
your
ask him
Riot
some
Games merch
questions.
though.
Yeah, here. Okay, so what did you...
Jack Spectra over here eating ass in front of Shox. You simp. You fucking loser. What are you doing?
think about the game?
It was a very good game. I enjoyed it.
This is so cringe. What happened to them?
What's your...
It was a tough first blood. I
Yeah.
thought it would be a tough game.
Your support was hinting it, bro.
Well, it's Hillesang. He creates space. A lot of space created.
The Corgi said it. This is great. We also have the Renekton on the other side. That wasn't that good. Do you want to tell the story of the game through the... I can't actually type that for...
Give me
Here we
that. So what did you think of the game, Mr. Renekton?
Oh yes, I got a kill in the early game, but then my champion was mega useless into the enemy team
I'll be honest here. I hate this guy. This guy right here is such a trash analyst. This guy stinks.
comp, and I could never do anything. And Jack was smurfing on me with his E's, and I couldn't do anything.
I can't do it. I hate this guy. This guy is so trash. What are the comments? What zero budget?
LCK budget, $1 million LEC budget. That's why I love the LEC.
LEC casts are just goofing, and I'm all for it. Much more entertaining to see the casts having fun and bouncing off each other. Love the chemistry. That was
Go back to this one more like why he eat out Corky like that now. That's the probably all the money went to Arc.
Okay. That was yeah. They spent $200 million on Arcane.
Yeah, look at the shit nigga head. That's not me thinking they were doing shots and feet. Yeah, bruh, he down bad.
Guy on the right should have just said, "I'm French." Jokes aside, this broadcast was actually well produced, and no, I'm not being paid to say this. Okay. Bring back Quick Shot. Yes, please. Not the roast at the end. Peak Corky skin. I'm not gonna lie, that actually is his best skin. Shaking booty, that's his best skin. Okay,
that's what I was gonna say. I'm French. Yeah.
Bro, what are these grown ass men doing? Trying to do
first 30 seconds was funny. First 30 seconds was funny. That Chris, yes.
Yeah. Why is Shox the prettiest woman alive? You don't go out much, huh?
Oh, Jesus. What are you thinking? Go back. I think did he get ratioed in his old?
I hope not. He almost did.
He
almost did.
Damn.
I'll contribute one of them. I'll contribute one. You're 8 away.
Oh God.
Shox can get it. No cap. Okay. Oh gosh, man.
Motherfuckers, man.
People are just cringily horny, man. All right. Ready to talk about some League?
Yep.
Okay, so do you want to just go over the highlights in compilation, or to talk about teams individually? It's up to you.
Teams individually.
Okay, so we watched all the games from today and yesterday, so we're all caught up. Guys, ever since I saw this G2 roster perform at that Red Bull event, even though I'm gonna clarify this, I know that tournament means absolutely nothing. It's the end of the year, different patch, obviously the one before the new year. I could already tell they were not gelling very good. They look like lost on stage. I'm not kidding. They look straight up lost. They have no idea what they want to do, about how they want to play the game. The only player even trying to get them wins is just Caps. That's it.
Yeah.
And Hansama today performed very well, actually, in lane. And then it got to a point where they were winning 8-2. They had control of the map. And then they lost one team fight. And then they proceeded to take like 5 straight L's in a row. How in the world do you lose to 113? 113 is a jungler of all time. Certainly someone that you really shouldn't be losing to. Like, fucking hell, man. And hey, we were saying this before the season started. The Lebrov pickup was going to be that good. I'm just saying it right now. It's not looking to be that good. Skewmond is just holy motherfuck. What is this guy?
Yeah,
what
he's
is
too
Skewmond?
brave.
Like,
he's too brave.
I think he's just not good. Or can people say like maybe it's nerves? I don't know, but he don't even know how to press smite. Can I get the jungler that knows how to press smite at least? Can I at least have that? Please, can I get that at least, man? Like right now, Broken Blade has had a rough few days. Oh my god, I think he played Gragas in his first game against Karmine Corp. Just straight up L's constantly.
That was a bad game, but also think about it. Yank knows how to play against these players. That's also kind of like fuck.
All right, let's go over G2's game against Karmine Corp, which was the match of the week. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Karmine Corp like absolutely just kind of clapped him pretty hard. I mean, Cass played pretty well on Akali, but if we're looking at the overall performance, KC, do they just run the league now? They won Saturday. They won today.
I think didn't KC lose today?
No, they won. They beat fucking Mad Lions or Movie Star Koi.
Oh yeah, they did. Yep, they did.
So now
I'll say my wrong. Okay,
they're fine. Karmine Corp 2-0. They run the league now. Oh no! What are we doing? Now we're in a war where Karmine Corp could end the week 3-0, and G2 are essentially struggling to get a win. Like they look completely directionless right now. I'm not even saying that as far as like I don't know if they're going to bounce back. I mean, they might. I don't know. But currently, right now, as we stand in week 1, they look like one of the worst teams in the league, and that's not something I thought I would say going into the year. When was the last time they started like 0-2 to begin a split? They usually always went 1-1 or at least 2-0. But I don't remember a time like in the last 3 years where they started 0-2.
There's 3 games this week. They could easily be. Don't forget, who do they face tomorrow or today? They face SK.
So the other potentially worst team in the league.
Yeah.
Oh, SK is by far and away the worst team. That team looks like dog shit.
Yep.
The fact that they would even pick up Reeker, it's like, what are you doing? All right, so here was the G2 game from today. They played against BDS. So essentially, they're winning the whole game. At some point, Hansama and Lebrov get first blood. They're winning the entire game. Then it comes to a team fight where I think it was right after. Yeah, it's right here. They straight up lose at this moment right here. Or they give up. Or it's one of the team fights later on. Oh my God, I'm messing up on me. My mouse cursor. It was one of these. Yeah, it was. Yeah. So they were winning most of the entire game, and then after this, just lost.
They tried to force a team fight by going on. Who the fuck they try to attack? They tried to attack somebody.
They went on ice. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
and they win it, but this was the beginning of it.
So this fight, they ended up making the best out of it. It was pretty much either after this fight or the next one. They just proceeded to lose everything. So they're trying to take Akon right now so they can get the Guardian Angel buff. And then they just proceed to lose this team fight as well. I don't really know what's going on at this moment. Like they all group up and get Shockwave together. They don't think like, damn, this guy probably still has his ultimate up. And then just get completely wiped. And then BDS are like, oh, okay, thanks for the leash. Now this buff is mine. Game over. It's over now. Their whole comp is early game focused. If you fall off, it's done.
You have to. I was just like, yeah, no.
Especially against a Seraphine. Seraphine buffing Varus to make him he gets more attack speed and he can auto attack faster. Yeah, that's not
wow, healing.
Fucking hell. But it couldn't be more worse than what happened to G2 than what fucking happened to Fnatic. I don't usually like to say this word, but Fnatic in day one, they got like diddied bad.
Yeah.
They got diddied so hard.
Jojo showed that Fnatic is showed that Humanoid is overrated.
So Jojopyun made his debut in the LEC. So people are probably thinking like, man, he's probably just gonna come up here and just run it down. Actually, no, he made Humanoid run it down. Humanoid, could we just get him out of the league? He's not trying anymore. I refuse to believe this man is trying anymore. Man played like absolute dog shit. I'll say this too. Jojopyun like gapped this guy pretty hard. I hadn't seen Jojo play like this in a while. It's like, damn, why did he not play like this on Cloud9? But it's okay. He more than made up for it today by his horrible Ahri game. So started off, they gank Oscar in because every team is doing lane swaps right now. And for the most part of the game, Mad Lions out-rotated them, out-team fought them, took every objective. Humanoid just didn't exist. He never exists. He ints every game. I don't know how you help this man. Fnatic is sitting here paying this guy potentially like almost $1 million in his contract, and this man has the nerve to put up performances like this. That's crazy. Razork is on Ivern for what reason? Why is the carry jungler on Ivern? The only person with any active reason to carry a game is on a supportive champion. Yeah, that's just not going to work. And then, Mickey X was trying to prove the reason why G2 let him go. So not a good opening game from Fnatic. Not even close. This was a train wreck of the game, actually. So what did you think about Fnatic these past couple of days so far?
Fnatic looks better than G2, but that's not saying much. Humanoid is their weakest link so far, and from what I've seen.
God, this is so bad.
Mickey X finally looked decent again. I think. I feel like now he has a place where he actually feels like he'll have actual good impact.
Not like Hillsing. Hillsing has a negative impact on people.
Oh god, it's fucking
guys. This game, this is the worst Hillsing performance probably of the year. This man literally is a crackhead. He doesn't. I don't get it. How in the world does this guy play in this league still? And keep in mind, people, I was mentioning this earlier. Hillsing has been playing since 2015. Well, 2014, if you count the whole like Unicorns of Love getting into like the EU LCS is qualifying it. Man's been playing since 2014 as far as like scrims, playoffs, finals in multiple splits, obviously at Worlds multiple times. This man has not taken a break ever. I do genuinely believe this man's burnt out. This man's brain is cooked. This guy is bugging out on stage.
I'm gonna say this.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Mickey X is still into like crazy, but Vitality Tom has no damage.
Right.
No.
What do you do here? There's nothing. Who
no legitimate late game damage. Azir go. Granted enough, I trust Humanoid on your name only because I don't know who the fuck Vitality Millionaire is on Azir. I was like, you got Razor Chris, Carter, Oscar, and you just gave him a champion, you just told him to shoot. Upset on Israel is easy, and of course you get Mickey X round. That's just like, all right, cool. It twice and then get your power buffs.
Because
for
Fnatic,
you give Vitality Hill you give Vitality Hill saying, oh, he's just gonna grab onto someone and just straight it. Jesus.
This is where the game just dissolves into this bullshit. So
I don't know.
Fnatic
He's still here.
Vitality knows that they're still there. You want to know why? Because he saw him coming out of the bush, and they just dove them. So they know they're weak, and they know they had to recall, so they would have to obviously be there. And then Carsey's like, I'm going to still position in front of the Skarner as if like he's not going to try and go on me.
Yep.
What you do? What the fuck? What are you And the Hill thing's like, hey, my ADC just died. I'll just leap in. What are you doing? I can't take this anymore. What the fuck? This man is bugging out on stage. This dude is something else. Hey, my ADC just died. How about I just stay in front of him and then get killed with him? He knows he doesn't know where the jungler's at. Just leaps in again. Dies right there again.
That shit was.
This is in real time. We're watching this man just feed his ass off, literally on stage, and he makes more money than both of us. I'm sad. This is terrible. Holy crap. Also, it was revealed that Vitality is one of the highest paying orgs in the league. For results like they've been getting all these many years, paying this high of money? Oh, hell nah. You would have to give me super teams every year. And fun fact, they've had super teams, and they still keep fucking failing because they're just a dog shit ass org. But speaking of what Chad said earlier, Fnatic's comp is better. First of all, Rumble is going to be a lot more useful than, was it Shaniqua later on in the game? I'm never calling her by her name. Fuck that ratchet ass hoe.
Bisa, I don't know.
Is it Anessa? Anessa.
Anessa, thank you. You know the crazy guy? I know a girl named Anessa. She's a pain in the ass.
Black?
Yeah, she's black. She's black as hell. Not like black and skin tone, black and.
Also, to what you're saying earlier about Fnatic's comp, why does Fnatic have Rumble? Not Rumble, Jesus Christ. Why does Fnatic get Skarner? Why would anyone give Skarner up? People know he took no nurse from the Worlds patch. He is just as strong as he was at Worlds. He's the same overtuned, overpowered jungler. And Vitality are like, yeah, we'll match it with our Ivern. Then Hylissang just goes in the fucking. This guy is just something else, man. This guy is just trolling his team. Absolutely just ridiculous. And why is Carzzy on Corki? Carzzy on Corki is just a non-existent carry. I mean, putting out 0 damage. Okay, Hylissang sees them 3 there, and then try to Zenith Blade into them, and then use his ult, and then just I can't. Please. Help me. Oh, Hylissang. Fuck. I want you guys to see the series of L's this man just did. So he knows they're still there. There is no excuse for this. Sees them. He's like, okay, leave, recall, reset the map. No, he gets pushed in with Skarner's E, tried to Zenith Blade, then try to waste his ult, then ended up dying. Why? Just why? What possesses this man to play like this? And some people were like, you know what? He's only like his coaches. They're like, you know what? He sees plays that the others don't see, and he makes them, and it makes him look kind of bad. But if people follow up with him, it'll make his plays look good. They don't look good because his plays don't make any sense. This is like the only one that he did that was like kind of okay. He kind of like backed off when he realized that, hey, there's a full turret here, but that's it. That was the only play he actually did good the entire game. That man is 1-6, and it's 14 minutes in the game. Imagine if your support is 1-6 and it's 14 minutes in the game. Hi, John. How are you doing? So, oh, geez, man. Linsis is just, could we just give up on this guy as far as like he's going to be anything? We've seen this guy in enough games. This guy's nothing special. Karmine Corp I remember the Karmine Corp backlash where they were like legitimately mad that Vitality got him. But it's like, I don't think you guys got I don't think you guys should be missing this guy. This guy is nothing special. Maybe it's synergy, whatever, but goddamn, there's nothing special about this Linkus guy. He's just not good. Linkus just out of position, gets insta one-shotted. Hylissang could help him throw his ult, doesn't do it. He himself gets caught out. Okay, now they're just getting graped. This is absolutely just man. It's 1-7 now. 1-7. It was 15 minutes in. Nako is like, hey, my team's dead. Hey, I should actually be able to outplay this. And he almost did. And then Sajek came in and actually cleaned up the kill. So, not bad, really. But Sajek is not a position because they have to constantly keep forcing to make kills happen. Otherwise, their team just gets ran over because they have no damage. Then Carzzy's like, hey, guys, I'm here. I'll just TP in. You're a Corki with 0-2. He doesn't even have his items yet. Look at this guy. He has no items. This man ain't got he has no fully built item. The Ezreal has Trinity Force. What are they leaping into? Hey, guys, I'm here.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like,
this is League of Legends I have to watch now. You know what? Fuck it. We're just gonna be full commentators on the LCP. We'll just go watch fucking the Chiefs or some shit. Oh God, man. Not the NFL Chiefs. There's an actual Australian team called the Chiefs. But good Lord. Yep. Hylissang and Sajek are in bot lane under a tier 1 at 17 minutes in. Why? They can't defend that. Hylissang 2-8. His ADC 0-3. So currently right now, Vitality's bot lane is 2. Vitality's bot lane is 2-11. That's great. That's absolutely amazing. What changed between last year and this year? Absolutely nothing. You know?
Yeah.
I forgot who they played day 1. No, they played against BDS day 1. That doesn't count. BDS looked like shit, honestly. So later on, as the game goes, Hylissang keeps getting diddied, and Fnatic just absolutely just destroy them. It was nice to see them like bounce back a little bit because they got completely railed by Movie Star Koi. So people was like, you know, Fnatic are very, very good in scrims, but we're not buying those scrim bucks. I'm good. Show that shit on the stage. Scrim bucks don't mean shit. Hey, we're like undefeated in scrims. That's great. I didn't know we were in the Scrim Olympics. Why is the Azir there? Why is Azir split pushing that far down with no vision? This man's laughing, knowing he's a fucking worthless inter. Like, holy mother of God. Well, anything else you want to say about Vitality? 2-10. 2-10. Just Hylissang is something else. Holy mother of God. Hylissang saw Mickey X inted the first one and be like, let me show you how it's done, bruh.
Yeah.
All right. So what other team you want to go over?
Let's go over Karmine Corp's game from today.
Oh, I think we did, right? Oh, no. Forgot. That's the Mad. That's we got to go with the Mad Lions one.
Yeah.
This game is weird.
Yeah, it was weird. Karmine Corp is just.
I wouldn't even say they're good. I think it's only like, I don't know, like Targamas. I remember first part of the game, Targamas gets caught out, blows his flash. I mean, people know he ain't shit, so he plays bad. I'm just like, all right, just another day to me, honestly. How are you feeling about Kalista's performances so far? Because he was hyped up to be this, like, he's gonna come in the LEC and just obviously to just dominate from his bot lane performance. He's played okay. He's played pretty good.
Decent.
Looks decent so far. Positioning solid enough. You know, I think what the problem with Mad Lion, Movie Star Koi's comp is another just all early game comp, and Mad Lion and Karmine Corp's comp just scales harder, honestly. Like Jojo had an absolutely terrible performance today. Man was sitting here just griefing hard as hell. Man saw Hylissang play and was like, you know what? Hey, I could do you one better, bro. Hell yeah. 0-6 the dream. He constantly caught up positioning when he's level 5, he doesn't have his ult, gets ganked, dies. He's just not respecting gank pressure. That was always a problem of his on Cloud9 as well, just not respecting gank pressure at all, positioning where he shouldn't be. Super had a pretty good game today on Kalista. Alvaro looked okay. I mean, most of Mad Lions looked okay as far as I think. I think Karmine Corp's just comp is just better as the game goes on. I think that's just really all it is, honestly. What about you?
Karmine Corp, he looked like a collective in a sense where they play together. Like Targamas doesn't look bad. You're like, what the fuck? Targamas is actually good now.
Did he start talking? Someone said he started talking, so he started playing better. Yeah, I'd imagine not being a complete mute would help you.
Who didn't think that? Oh, communication works.
Communication? That's fucking nuts. Holy shit. You know the league is probably in trouble if Kana is your best top laner. This man went from basically playing Farm Simulator to like actually attempted to carry games. It's like, where was this guy last year? What? Where was this guy? Man, over here just sitting on a vacation getting paid.
Yeah, play. Yeah, play with minions. Like he played with me. He played with me like his name was Gru. Like,
oh shit!
I
had never seen a fucking top laner basically just not do anything as much as he did last split. Man literally did nothing, and in a whole split, all he did was farm. And now he's like, oh, okay, I'll play the game now. I will say this though, Yike has been a great addition to their team. Yike actually has given them some sense of direction because they had Bo, and it's hard to make Sakin work in anything, so I can't really blame him for that. It's Sakin. He's abysmally bad. Then they had Closer, and Closer himself actually looks a lot more better on GX. So maybe it was the fact that, hey, these junglers just don't synergize with these teammates, because we saw this at the Red Bull event, and now we're seeing it here. Yike actually makes them look a lot more competent. They actually have some decent idea about how to play the game, which is not that bad. But imagine the insufferable world we have to live through if Karmine Corp's going to be the best team. Imagine that team at an international event. Imagine them at First Strike against like
it'd be them versus like a fly quest of the Genji.
God, they're gonna get so railed.
Do you want to see Vladdy versus Chovy? just Khalid versus Ruler?
Oh no, that man's soul about to be broken.
Fuck
imagine them screaming, dude. I would imagine a world. I'm saying, to be fair, this is week 1, might be overreaction. Hypothetically speaking, in a different world, they make it to First Strike as the best team. Them in scrims against Asian teams. I don't think they can even. I don't think their brains could get past scrimming Asian teams without imploding. But then again, they're French, so I guess they're used to fucking surrendering. Actually,
hey yo.
All right, so we had the wildest game today. We had a game in the LEC that almost went to an hour. Rogue versus GX. I don't even know how to describe this game.
I thought this shit put
cinema.
me to sleep.
I'm not gonna lie. This was cinema, man. I just love inters. Oh my god.
Gotta be honest with you, this one put me to sleep. But not for the reason you think it did. I was like,
this motherfucking game went to an hour. Rogue had it. They had the entire game. It was theirs. Then they kept messing up every team fight. GX would basically catch them in their mistakes. Noah would obviously like position decently enough to get a bunch of cleanup kills. This was just. Is this what the LEC is looking like? Adam was running it down for like 30 minutes. Got a couple of TP flanks. Started getting a lot of kills. I think the reason why they lost, Larson just did do nothing on Azir. I think Malrong did more damage than fucking Larson did. Patrick on Corki is non-existent. Can we stop picking Corki ADC? I don't know what the LEC is cooking over here, but that shit is not good. Corki ADC is trash. Pick something else. The champion has no use later on as the game goes. Damage falls off a freaking cliff. If you're going to play Corki, put it mid lane. It has much more better use mid lane. If you're going to play Corki, fucking ADC, take Varus, take Jinx. Hell, I don't know. Yeah, because Jin can't work in this comp. Maybe you pick Ophelia something. Holy mother of God. Like this fight right here. Okay, they're sieging. Yeah, you have Baron buff. Okay, look, Closer. He dodges the this is called the Glacial Fissure. Okay, now Malware has no ult. Okay, now they just go all in on their carries. No defense in their carry. Just getting bounced out. Just getting tossed around like my fucking wife. Getting diddied. Dick in her ass. Dick in her mouth. Just digging that bitch out. Yeah, this happened every moment of the game. What you just saw right there happened the entire game.
Guys. That's what happens. Like,
God, man. This was such a wild game. Just as Martin Scorsese would say, absolute cinema.
Yeah.
Or absolute ass. Either way.
Just like a football game where both teams have like they both, at halftime was like, no defense. What defense? Like
it got so frustrating later on as the game went. My guy Jun just said, fuck it, I'm going in. Because it got to a point where GX needed 2 elders to close out. Jun just went, fuck it, I'm going in. Azir just wastes his ult, even though he's not gonna die. So he just doesn't have his ult anymore. They should just let the game go to an hour. Come on, guys. If you're going to get that far in the game, let it go for an hour. But it didn't matter. Jackie's missed his entire ult right there. Jackie's just
59 minutes.
59 minutes and 19 seconds. Longest game of the LEC, I think.
That's the whole series of T1 versus Mad Lions. Just think about that.
Oh, God. This game, absolute sin. Closer, no, he ain't shit. This motherfucker, no, he's like, we're boosted. That's a boosted-ass team right there as far as GX. I will say this. Noah looks a lot more looser on GX.
Less pressure. Less pressure.
Yeah. Oh, gosh, man. Just banger. There you go. Absolute cinema. But yes, I would imagine not playing on Fnatic, not playing with in-team humanoid would make your life a lot more easier. Just saying, you know?
Yeah.
All right. What other team do we have to go over? Oh, SK Gaming's trash. That's not. I'm not doing it. Nope.
Yeah.
Get Rahela team, because that team is booty hole ass. Yzma is not LEC level. I'm sorry. He sucks so much ass. He was not even good last year when they had Niski. Why does SK have Reeker? That motherfucker reeking. He trash. He stink. Motherfucker sucks balls. And Genax, a player that they threw away for irrelevant, only to have BDS take them for the academy team, only to realize, hey, Genax is even worse than Adam at playing top lane, only for SK to buy back Genax from BDS Academy, only for Genax to be back on SK and still suck. SK, how many weeks of best of ones do we have for this format? For like the winter, how many weeks is it? Isn't it like 3 like the last one? Let me see really quickly. Let me go to the winter season right here. So currently we have 3 weeks and then playoffs. We might have a world where that's 2024. My bad. Holy shit. Let me go to 2025. I'm not kidding, guys. We actually might have a world where SK might lose every game. I just don't see a world they actually win a game. Yep. There's no way. If their team is so bad, just desperate. Guys, they were losing to Team Heretics today. Team Heretics also looks like shit. Anything you want to bring up with SK? Or did you bleach your eyes when watching that team play?
I want tomorrow. If SK beats G2,
if SK beats G2, I'm holy shit. I don't want to live in that world. That world is terrible.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go over. Why do I always bring me to spring? Hold on. Winter season. Give me a moment here, guys. Just 1 second. I'm bringing up the standings right now. Yeah, finally we got them. Got to keep the stuff tracked in real time. 1 second here. Here we go. So, okay, good Lord. What are all these ads? Fucking hell, leave me alone, ads. All right. GX, currently right now, 2-0, along with Karmine Corp, tied for first. Fnatic, Movie Star Koi, Rogue, Team BDS, Team Heretics, Team Vitality, all tied at 1-1. And my bad, I'll randomly call them Mad Lions because to me, this still Mad Lions. Yeah. And G2 and SK sitting at 0-2. That's not what we predicted coming into the split. We had them at first because I generally still thought that Caps and Broken Blade and Hansom were enough to make it for the weaker parts of the team. Yeah. Turns out that might not be the case now. You know? Who else? SK is just the worst team. There ain't no saving them. They might as well just go 0-9, drop, get the fuck out of the league, honestly. Who the fuck picks up Reeker in 2025? You fucking retards. Good Lord, man. If SK beats G2, then the downfall of G2 is truly happening. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Hopefully they can end off the week with a win. Because, yeah, you're right. Tomorrow we have... you have GX versus Karmine Corp. Oh, my God. One of these teams is going to be 3-0. Imagine a world that GX is going to be 3-0.
Or Karmine Corp.
La blue wall. Oh, God. This is the match. Who would have thought this is the match of the week coming into the first week of the split?
What did they about black ass?
Good Lord. So if I have to go for predictions tomorrow, I'm not predicting for that one. That one's just trash. Fnatic probably wins this. Koi wins this. I'm gonna hope G2 beats them. I'm gonna hope. If Skumon loses to Yzma, throw that guy. He can go to the streets. He's for the streets. I'm good. GX and Karmine Corp. Man, fuck it. Let's just have fucking Karmine Corp win. What a weird way to start the split off. Did you think it was gonna happen? This is crazy. And the strength of schedule doesn't get easier for G2. I mean, Vitality should in theory still be a free win. Hopefully. They have a Fnatic game. They have a GX game. And then for their final week, they have Rogue, Koi, and they have Heretic. So they have an interesting 2 weeks to end off the split. But right now, currently, there's a very real possibility they could end off the first week 0-3. And that would be just crazy in and of itself. And anything else you want to bring up with the LEC so far?
Surprising the first couple of days. Yeah, this shit looks. I don't know what the fuck this shit is. I really don't.
Well, we do have the LCK. Homolife. Did you watch Homolife versus KT? Because they beat the living shit out of them.
Yeah, I watched.
KT. Oh shit! Duck Dom is so bad. Why? Why is he on their team? Duck Dom is bad, guys. Holy mother of God. Game 1, stomp. Game 2, Peanut's like, you know what? I'm gonna start style on these guys. I'm gonna pick Lee Sin. He picked Lee Sin against them. So let me go over to game 2 because the game 2 for Homolife versus KT was just a complete stomp. The draft is so bad from KT. And I know people say we kind of harp on draft a lot, and it's still hard to draft somewhat decently with like Fearless Draft, but this is the draft you get? What is this? How do you win with this?
You don't.
That's the funny part. You don't. That's it. You don't win with this. What is that? Duck Dom can't play Ziggs. There's no appeal for him. Peanut just fisted Cuz so hard. You saw his eyes roll out. And then BDD ended up, was BD? No, it was Zeka. Looked great on Akali. Just absolutely just ran the KT mid jungle. Wei was positioning forward as if he was level 6 with his ultimate in either game 1 or 2, and then Homolife noticed he was not level 6, and they just kept fighting him. Why? What is this guy doing? Just all L's constantly. Delight sitting here, not hungry, popping off on Rail. Actually, just great game from Homolife. You know, they got pretty hard beaten by Gen G, and people were like, "Is this a super team that we were hoping coming in?" Well, I'm pretty sure Gen G and Homolife are going to be the best teams for the split, like we already thought. So them losing to Gen G is not out of the realm of possibility. But definitely in this game, you're like, okay, it's probably a team that's still going to be pretty scary. How did Duck Dom even get there? Duck Dom, throw a Q over the wall. This guy is so trash. This guy is so bad. Oh, Lord, man. Well, what did you think about this series? Or did you watch? Look at oh my God. Look at he's still level 5.
Yeah, I mean, the ports are usually 4 or 5 levels behind. But no, Wei was. There was no pun incoming. There was no way he was going to do anything.
This man is level 5. Man was level 5 at around 16 minutes in the game.
Yep.
Good gosh. The last team fight was just an absolute ditty. Just got shellackingly graped. Was the one in the bot lane where they aggressed onto them. It was somewhere right. Yeah, it was right here. Where Homolife started a team fight, and then they had no frontline protection for Duck Dom. Duck Dom throws an ult, tickles them, does literally no damage to them at all. And then right here, Zeka just one-shots Duck Dom. Literally QE, dead. Just got absolutely just murdered. Zeus, 3-man knockup on Cassante. Yeah, it's over. Just KT, Go home. You're drunk. Get the fuck out. You're done.
Yep.
It's absolutely just destroyed. All right, so the DRX T1 series. So T1's looked weird so far. Have people noticed Carria's facial expressions in a lot of these games? He does not look happy. I don't know if it's like scrims. I don't know what it could be. He doesn't look too happy. Game one was.
He's happy. The issue is he used to have hair to cover his face a little more. He
Did
always
he look like that? That's crazy.
Yeah, he always looked like that. You don't yeah.
I thought he was just angry that they were just not performing as well as he thought they was.
Nah.
So this game was back and forth for a little bit there. T1 did end up getting the hang of it. I will say this though, Doran's not looked that bad really. He's looked okay, if I'm being honest here. The only person that's really that's been underperforming is just Gumayusi. He's not been performing that well so far for them. Everyone else is performing just fine, honestly. Carria, my dude, pulled out elite support. This man's crazy. This man's insane. Elite support. I'm not kidding you. What's this guy doing?
Yep.
He just went into the jungle, deep warded, found him. It worked. It worked so very well. What did you think about T1 so far? They lost against DK. They did win against DRX, which we thought they were. So, what did you think so far?
They looked relatively
okay.
Yeah, I mean, I knew DK was going to 3 games. That game 3 was just like, okay, somebody's brain wasn't working at home.
Oh gosh. Well, I think the next team they play up against is like Nongshim or something like that. Also, Lazyfield, not been that bad. I will give him credit. He's looked pretty good so far. That's the thing is, do you put in Teddy now that you've already had games with Lazyfield? You know, do you?
You still do.
You probably still do. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't count Rich for anything. That guy is terrible. That guy is just running it right now. When does the LCS begins on the 28th, right?
Yeah, they start next week.
They start this week coming up.
The LTA.
Oh fuck! Did I say LCS? Oh my god.
Yeah.
The LTA, they start on the 25th, right? Or 26th?
I think it's 25th.
Let me see. LTA North. Yeah, you're right. 25th. So this Thursday coming up, we'll do our LTA 2025 winter split tier list, actually. So did you see that show match that they played or something like that?
Yeah. I didn't see all of it, but I saw a good chunk of it. I still don't know who won.
So we have the matches for the opening weekend. Let me see right here. Give me one sec. Okay. Over here. LTA is 25th. Yeah. I don't think he's been bad at all. I think he was definitely LCK level. It's crazy because he's like the LEC got their American import. Now Korea had a Vietnam import. And he's looked pretty fine so far. And on a team like DRX, that's definitely pretty hard to do. So let's go over. Okay. Opening weekend. Here we go. FlyQuest versus Shopify Rebellion. Lion Gaming versus Cloud9. 100 Thieves versus DSG. TL versus Dig. I don't even know what Dig's roster is. They've shuffled like everyone around.
Yeah.
Every week it feels like they're announcing someone new. Like, can they get a roster?
CPU Sports have.
Let me see. That's think they should. Does Sheep have the updated roster? Because fucking okay. Because every day Dig is changing a player. Is it bet? Yeah, people were saying it wasn't going to be best of threes. It's like the only one of the splits is going to be best of. Only one of the splits is going to be best of ones. I think at least to start off with. Split 2 is BO5s in the playoffs. Yeah, one of the splits
no. LEC was the only one that was doing best of was.
I think you're right. Yeah, it's the best of 3 coming up with these players. Yeah.
LTA best of 3s. Yeah.
Okay, the roster is 30. Sheridan's not playing. I know that because they're bringing in Lyra.
Yep.
Lyra hasn't played. The last time Lyra played competitively was at Worlds 2019. He's been an LCK commentator for like the last 5 years. Because something had happened with Sheehan, but to be fair, they could have Sheehan or not. It really wouldn't matter, honestly. They wouldn't do well. So they have Keen. Tomo's going back to Dig after Dig threw him away, and Dig refused to ever get rid of Isles. So, and yeah, TL, I hope they just beat the shit out of them, honestly. Yeah, Dig is like the Toronto. Dig is like the Toronto Defiant of League of Legends, where the roster, it never stays the same. They just recycle. Now you're just recycling players at this point. Tomo's like, you know what? They threw me away, but now I must go back. Because that's the thing, though. That's what happens when you have less teams in the league. Because even if a roster just threw you away, they could just technically bring you back because they might even have a good option in and of itself. So, yeah, coming up this week, we'll give you guys our LTA 2025 winner split tier list, and then cover more of the games after Monday. So I think that's pretty much it. Is there anything else we missed?
Not too much.
I did not get a chance to watch a lot of those. What's the region? The one with Vietnam and the LCP. I haven't had a chance to watch a lot of those games yet. Good Lord. But the mics on those casters initially up front when you're watching the stream, it was just bad.
Like, oh no, it's absolute dog shit. It's like, what the fuck?
It got better. They managed to fix it later on in the broadcast, but oh my goodness. So yeah, sorry about that, guys. I haven't had a chance to catch up with all the LCP games, but there is an English broadcast because I know people were like, is there an English broadcast for Brazil for the LTA? No, but there is an English broadcast for the LCP. So whenever you do see them at international events, there's kind of no excuse now. You can watch the games in English now if you really want to. Or if you don't want to watch the stream, Nivea has the games there too. So there you go.
I usually do that.
Yeah, same here. Watching some of the streams is just, man, it's a lot of content to watch. You have to binge a lot of games. But I enjoy it. The season's back, and we're going to have some fun. So anything you want to let the audience know about before we head out, actually?
Nah, man. I just doing my stuff. I just try to catch up as much sleep as possible. Holy shit. I just slept all day. I was like, I missed the league challenge, but I'm not gonna lie, I kind of glad I missed it. Most people didn't show up because it was a snowstorm incoming. And people didn't want to get caught. I mean, everybody that was in that area went, but everybody that was traveling decided not to go. And I was like, okay, that makes sense. That's why I just decided to, do what I needed to do and keep it moving.
Okay.
It felt good.
What about what about football that you wanted to talk to people about?
Oh, dude. Just all the teams, all these teams are trash. Like,
oh God, man. Yeah, people they have to wonder why their ratings are dropping. I know for the NFL the ratings have been going down. I don't know if they stabilized at any point yet recently.
Not for a while.
But for the NFL, do you think have they revealed are the ratings good at all? Are the ratings like decent?
They're dropping, but they're not like dropping. Like part of it because the people don't want to see Kansas City win again, and I can't blame them.
Oh, they're having that syndrome of like the same team keeps winning kind of thing. Yeah. What about you?
I mean, my team been trash. That's me. I'm kind of like,
oh no, like, would you like not watch the Super Bowl if Kansas City was there?
No, I mean, no. If Kansas City is there, I'll watch. If they're not there, I'll watch too. It's just like I just don't care for. Oh
yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah,
because that's the thing with traditional sports. People don't keep in mind if someone's team is already out and they're not in, they just want the team that they hate to lose. That's it.
Yeah, and the sad part about it, in the NFC Championship, both teams I don't like are in there. Eagles and Commanders. I'm like, what the fuck? I can't root for neither of these. That's me. No matter what, whoever gets out of the Super Bowl, whoever gets the Super Bowl from the NFC, I'm rooting for the other team. I'm just letting you know that I don't like you guys. I'm a Giants fan. You know what that means? Suck my balls.
God, hell yeah, man. I'm gonna lick them. Taste your salt.
What is wrong with you, nigga?
Oh, as far as Pokemon from last week, any updates as far as the 151 set?
Dude, oh my god, that shit damn
Did your LCS sell out?
Oh, it did. No. They had it where I was able to use some of my store credit to get some product, but I didn't get much. I got one ETB and called it a day because the price.
Camera. Oh my gosh. Hopefully they don't go to the Super Bowl because I can't stand her either. She is a fucking moron, man. Good gosh. Give me 1 second here. I'm gonna bring up the product here. TCG player. This is the one, right? No. This is the one? No.
Yeah.
This is the one. I'm pretty sure. That's not wrong. There's no Prismatic Evolutions. There we go. This is the one. Okay, I want to make sure I was having the right one. You buying any of his stuff sealed at all?
I bought one ETB and a sticker saying I got some good cards, but no SIRs. The SIRs are just almost impossible for what people are telling me.
Box. Retelling unopened.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Unopened. Sleeves only? What the hell?
Yep.
$24 for some sleeves?
Yeah. People are selling everything in the product.
Unopened, only boxed and sleeves. Unopened, ETB with packs removed. No packs, including sleeves, player's guide, box, dice, poison markers, energy. Prismatic polybag. So if you want it with everything, it's like $126.
Yeah, some people are like, I got one local who a lot of people like these other locals, but they price gouge their stuff. They kind of still with the market. I like this local where everybody likes the store order. I'm cool with the store order, but that's because I play multiple games and I'm willing to always spend cash there. Like, everybody else has their own issue from the past. I'm like, I don't. That ain't me. You know what I'm saying?
And that's car players just be holding grudges constantly.
I mean, I do understand it from one player's perspective because of what happened in the past.
Yeah,
I understand it. The whole thing was why he understands why I don't have no issue with the guy. Like, I have no issue with the dude. Like, I already told him.
Hoppin'?
But I'll say that I already told him why I'm cool with the guy and why I don't have no issue with it.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Of course,
the Umbreon EX Prismatic Evolutions. What is this? All right, straight up $1,000, $750. $1,750. That's crazy. It's almost 2 G's for a card.
Yeah.
Umbreon is, I think Umbreon is everyone's favorite evolution.
Eevee, but it's always the prettiest art. Go to Umbreon V Max.
Oh, I think I know. That was from the Eevee trainer box, isn't it?
No, that's from Evolving Skies.
Umbreon V Max. This one?
Nope. Even the place there was $200, but no. Okay, go Umbreon V Max. Go on top. Umbreon V Max.
Okay.
No. I'll still type it in. Okay, matter of fact,
this
right
one,
here.
Right?
Yeah.
I remember this one. Yeah, I remember this one. Oh my god. Yeah, everyone moderately played.
Even mod played.
A near mint. That's pretty much $2,000. Come on. What are we doing here?
It is.
Shit. Fucking hell, man. That's where Pokemon is currently. So, yeah, everyone. The LEC 2025. Fucking hell. I am black. Lennon needs to eat my booty. I'm just kidding. So, the LEC 2020. I'm just saying, though.
Ooh,
if Carla
put that tongue in the butt, freaking.
That
Yeah,
lady's
shit.
crazy. Because that lady is insane, man. You couldn't have conversation with her. She's mentally deranged. This girl just getting on a pole. What the fuck? What's wrong with this lady? This lady just doing everything.
Okay.
This lady just trying to get on a pole and just throw it back for a nigga. All right. So thank you guys for checking out this episode of the Cloud9 podcast. This is the final episode of season 13. When we return with another episode of the Cloud9 podcast, we will be in season 14 and we will be doing our LTA 2025 winter split tier list, and we will cover the rest of the games for the LEC 2025 winter split week 1, and then at that point I'll be able to go over a lot more of the LCK games as well. Is there any other games you want to cover for Thursday that way I can just like watch them?
The LPL game, but that's it. Ninjas versus IG.
Oh, you want to cover Ninjas versus IG? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we can cover that real quick. Oh my god.
Oh god, man. Do I have to subject myself to the shy?
The shy, the rookie, just everybody.
Did Gala sign a deal with the devil or something to be on some of these teams? Man must have like sold his soul. What is this guy doing? Oh gosh. Doinby and his marriage buff. His wife's pretty hot. I'll give him that. He knew how to pick a woman. I will give him that. And it makes sense he's back in the LPL because like you need players like him to kind of, invigorate the league for a little bit there. But most people still have BLG winning the split anyway. It's crazy. It's like Jun is who got them to the finals, but they were all in on Wei during the split to have to win the summer championship. They panicked so hard from losing like a one BO1 and almost lost another BO1. It's like, then hey, Jun, you can come back and you can just play the entirety of Worlds out. Fuck Wei. Who needs that guy? That's not the way. Wait, hold on.
Not the way. Jesus.
Oh yeah, Jun, you actually got us to finals and we were one game away from winning Worlds. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. The fuck out. The way can come back. Just goes to show you, the way that LPL treats some players ain't shit. Like, you could literally get a team to the finals of a tournament, be one game off from winning said tournament, but then your ass could be gone. Keep in mind, guys, if they didn't swap him in, there's a good chance they don't even, like, get to playoffs, actually, So, Michael says, MSK, I saw your wife out with Tyrone last night. You probably did. That fucking hoe bag bitch. But yeah, usually on Sundays, Lennon, I don't know, goes to the parties or some shit like that with the chocolitas or whatever. I don't know what the hell she's doing. She'd be choking on these nuts, sucking on my balls.
Jesus.
Maybe that's what Shox can do. Let me put in her butt, dig all her shit out or something. Maybe
don't see that's lore. She's the
way I would eat Shox out would just be like I would try to spell my name when I'm eating her out.
You're a wild motherfucker, you know that.
I don't miss, man. I don't miss. But what about so outside of football, what else are you watching currently?
Just Pokemon content. I'm just playing as much Pokemon. Watching wise. I'm trying to see what am I watching.
I was gonna say, was there any shows you wanted to watch so we could review them?
I'm watching The Wire right now. I just finished watching.
That's pretty old, isn't it?
Yeah. I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it as a kid because it was just too realistic. Like I grew up in a neighborhood that was not as bad as Baltimore. Ain't not bad as Baltimore. Baltimore is Jesus. Baltimore is bad. But
that's what I want to ask you. For as far as Power Rangers, Mighty Morphin, I will say this: even though the other seasons are a lot better, the ones that came after it, they had some really creative ways of bringing out Megazords. You remember one of my favorite Megazord roll calls was when they brought out the Thunder Megazord.
Yeah,
that was that's always going to be a favorite of mine. That one's like my favorite. But man, I try to watch some of season 3 just like on clips or whatever. This shit is trash. Season 3 is so bad.
Oh yeah, no, season 3 is the reason. This is why
season 3 is bad. No, people probably haven't watched it since they were a kid. We watched season 3. That shit is terrible.
This is why I said when it comes to tier list, you have to look at it like this. For season 3, you have to if you break it down by series, Mighty Morphin drops a lot harder, like in a sense. Like, and that's the thing about it. Like, it drops a lot harder than a season 2. Because a season 2, season 2 is like decent. It's not the best thing.
Like it had its moments, but it was as far as like going from one season to another, it was definitely not as good. I think when Zed comes out, he definitely changes the stakes for a little bit there.
Yeah.
The Dark Ranger stuff was like, those suits were the Dark Rangers. Oh my god, those suits. Those look like basically better colored putty suits, honestly.
Yep.
I did mind the missing green episode, like the ones with Tommy, like the ones where like Jason felt bad he couldn't save him. Those ones I thought were fine. Just like the Tommy stuff and the White Ranger stuff was like kind of cool. And when Zed first appeared, but there's like just so much meh for season 2.
Yep.
What they needed to do was change the suits when they had Tommy change his suit.
That's what. Okay. And if we ever do a video, I'm gonna explain why they did, and it makes sense at the time why they did change the suits.
I don't think Zed was the problem. People say Zed was so realistic it made people not want to watch. Like, I mean, he does look pretty creepy looking. He looks pretty creepy looking, honestly. But I thought he was a much better villain than Rita was. They're talking like initially upon like impact that's going to a season and being an actual threat to the Rangers. Like, people factor in when Zed came in, he defeated their Megazords with his new monster. They defeated the Megazord they had for the first season. He effectively used the rest of Tommy's green energy for his Green Ranger form. And what else did he do? Fucking hell. Like, actually beat the main villain of the first season, episode 1. The putties got stronger. Yeah, that's probably about the best introduction for a villain you can get as far as like changing the stakes up, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, Power Ranger fans to this day are still debating on is Wild Force a Saban season or a Disney one?
It's Saban.
It's a Saban season.
It's a Saban season. Yeah.
Yeah. So the way that I always say it is, it's a Saban season that Disney had the rights to.
Disney had the rights to, but they didn't have the right to produce it
and they didn't have the rights initially up front either. They got the rights later on, actually.
No, they got the rights before the season started. They got it
right.
They got it during Time Force. They got it right after 9/11.
Right, yeah.
That's when the deal got made. Because that was the same time Disney's One Saturday Morning was starting to get restructured. That's like certain shows. Because this did just affect Power Rangers and Fox 5. This affected not Disney. What we call it? This also affected Disney's ABC Disney One Saturday Morning, because what it did was it made it that now their show, that show that they like that, you know, that program they had was no longer was different in a sense.
Because I remember I don't remember Disney. Did they fund that season though? That's the thing.
No, it was still
they didn't fund it. Yeah, because the thing is, they just had the rights to the franchise. That's it. They didn't actually fund that season.
They just had the rights to the franchise and air it, but they had no control.
Yeah, because then Saban was so Saban was still funding Power Rangers that specific season.
In a sense, yeah.
Yeah, because whoever funded it during that period, I would say it's their season. Or you just consider it half and half. But Disney didn't really, all they did was just own the rights to it. They didn't actually, like, because that's the thing. how much effort did they put in actually producing the season? That's the thing.
They had no control.
Yeah, so that I would probably still consider that a Saban season. You know, I think they get their first full season is when Ninja Storm. Because the reason why I see that is because we never got the Ninja Storm Wild Force crossover. Because there was a crossover for at that point from like essentially almost every year in some shape or form. But we never got our Ninja Storm and Wild Force crossover. And I was like, that would be pretty cool.
One of the two. If you watch the Super Sentai.
They had the Super Sentai, yeah.
And that's one of the better ones.
For Wild Force or Ninja Storm?
The Wild Force Ninja Storm. That was one of the better ones.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they made I think someone made a fan edit of it with the Super Sentai stuff. It looked great, honestly. I was watching it before we started the show. I'm like, that looks, damn, what did they rob us of? That'd have been so cool.
They robbed us of a lot.
Yeah, like their Power Rangers gets crossovers, more like TV special movies still.
Yep.
Good Lord, man. They get so much good shit over there. But yeah, we got to work on doing some stuff like that. Some more show reviews or Power Ranger stuff. If you ever want to, just got to let me know what you want. We just make it happen. So
tier lists, we do like discussions. We actually talk about each season. We do season breakdowns. Talk about like we do like an overall tier list of what seasons we like watching as a kid when we grew up.
Yeah,
and then we could I've already rewatched enough where like I know which season is like, oh, this season's good. It's like, oh, this season's not bad. It's like,
if I have to watch Jungle Fury ever again, I might actually have to get a rope. That shit was such a. I don't get the praise Jungle Fury gets. I thought it was so fucking cringe and boring. Even more cringe than Power Rangers is known for. Power Rangers is known for some cringe, but that was rough.
Yeah,
to get through. I feel like it's just a slog. But I guess, to each his own. So yeah, thank you guys for checking out this episode of the Cloud9 podcast. Thank you guys for your continued support of the show. And we will see you guys back here once again on Thursday. Have a great week. Hope you guys had a great weekend. We'll see you guys.